let's jump to meeting Barack Obama.
Meeting Barack Obama.
Because, you know, he did not seemingly make a good impression on you the first meeting.
Well, he was late.
He was late. But did he have that walk back then? Because I'm thinking, if he had that walk, that would be something that would be impressive. Did he have that walk back then?
He had the walk, but let me tell you, the precursor to meeting Barack, because I was his advisor.
Yes.
So my job was to greet him on the first day in a law firm. But there was all this hype about him, you know, and it was like, you know, this is really smart black young man from Harvard. And, you know, I was thinking, this is a bunch of white people who think the brother is, so I was a little suspicious. I was like, let me be the judge.
They think he's articulate?
Right, it's like, a brother can talk straight and people are like, ooh, he's amazing.
You go, that's not an anomaly.
Well, and then I was, y'all ladies, I was kind of skeptical because I was picturing what a Barack Obama on paper would look like. So it's like Barack
Obama.
Obama.
That name too,
Barack Obama. You're like, I grew up on the south side of Chicago with Robinsons and Smiths and Joneses. I didn't know no Barack Obamas. You know, I didn't know that there were black people in Hawaii. Yes, I was a little ignorant. So I had the impression of Barack Obama. Hi, I'm Barack Obama from Hawaii. So I thought I was gonna be meeting a nerd, an intellectual nerd, right? And then I talked to him on the phone, and he had that Barack Obama voice. He was like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, oh, hey. I really did. It was just like, ooh.
Maybe we can work with this.
That voice didn't go with the picture of that little nerd I had in my head, you know? So I was like, okay. But then he was late, and I was like, trifling black man coming late on the first day.
On the first day?
On the first day, he was late. But no, he wasn't pressed about being late, right? He showed up late, and he had that walk like, oh, I'm so sorry I was late. You know? And I was like, all right, dude, you late on your first day and you're not even rushing. He had that Hawaii slow walk, so he walked off. I kind of looked at him like, okay. All right.
Well, lucky for us, it was okay that he was late. And he was driving a yellow Datsun with a hole in it. I'm thinking, God,
now,
that's
you know
not
it
cool.
was love, y'all, because I had a job and a sob.
Yes. You could see the hole in the ground.
And he had a car pick me up in it where you could literally see the sidewalk. I was like, is that the street is that the ground? He was like, yeah, baby.
And is it moving?
We were moving, and the ground, it was a rust. He was like, don't worry about it. It's fine.
And how long have you and Barack Obama been married now? How many years have you been married?
Ooh,
Michelle, you're supposed to know this right away.
It's a long time, y'all.
You're supposed to know this right away.
It's like 26, 27 years.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Gail. He's good with the numbers and the dates. I am not.
But this is the thing. In the book, you also talk about marital counseling, which I think surprised a lot of people.
Yes.
Because most people don't want you to know that they've been to marital counseling.
Which
and
is
certainly
crazy
men don't
to me.
talk about I went to
I know
marital
men don't
counseling.
like to talk about nothing. Y'all need to talk a lot more. Get you some friends and talk through these issues.
But yeah, you're okay sharing that.
Absolutely. You know, my view is that it's like, what that little man come in here for?
Michelle's earring fell off.
Here we go. I got it, y'all. Rescue the earring.
I thought something bad had happened.
I know, so did I. I was like, earthquake? It's just the earring, y'all.
But you talked about marital counseling.
Well, yeah, because there are a lot of young couples who look up to me and Barack, right? It's like we're all hashtag relationship goals.
Yes.
And this is what we do. We don't tell the truth about the work of marriage. So young couples think that all they see of us is the fist bump and the love, and I'm looking adoringly at his speeches, and you know, they don't know I want to like kick him out the window every now and then, you know? But that is the truth of marriage. And my view is that we can't be up here as role models and not telling people the truth about life and relationships. Marriage is work. Marriage is hard. And let me
Was
tell
he okay
you,
with you sharing that?
you know, like a man, he was sort of like, you sure you want to talk about this? And I was like, yes, get out of here. But no, you know, he understands the importance as public figures. So yes, we definitely there were periods when our kids were little, because marriage is all nice and cute, and then you have kids, and they show up and they take up all the oxygen in the land. That's why they make the babies cute, because you would leave them at the post office. You would be like, here, I'm just done with it, you know? But that's when, for us, marriage gets stressful, because you talk about this equality thing going on until the babies come. It's like, I was still the one, you know, it's like he changes a diaper and everybody cheers.
Cheers, yes.
Like, oh, he's such a good husband.
Yeah.
You know, while I'm still setting up day camp and daycare and the well child visits and the
Doctor's
dentist and
appointments,
doctor's
yes.
appointments
Yeah.
and the babysitters, somebody gets sick, who has to take off work? Ooh, it's me.
So, you know, part of having a good marriage is being able to fight fair.
Yeah.
Fight fair and fight so that you don't disrespect each other.
Absolutely.
What was your strategy in terms if he got on your nerves or you got on his nerves? Did you all not talk? Did you all scream? Did you all, what did you do?
All
What
of
did
the
you do?
above, yes. Yes, we went through, those are the cycles of learning how to deal in
Yes,
your
I was
marriage, you
curious.
know. But yeah, now we've learned how to argue with each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you learn what buttons not to push.
Not to push.
You know, you learn how far not to go. And you have to, this is what I say, and a lot of people say this, marriage is a choice. You know, it's a choice that you make every day, because you don't do it because it's easy. You do it because you believe in it, you believe in the other person. And ladies, gentlemen, that's why it's so important to marry somebody that you respect. You know, it's important to marry somebody who is your equal, and to marry somebody and to be with somebody who wants you to win as much as you want them to win. I was talking to a good friend of mine earlier today about thinking about marriage like we think about sports and like you picking your team, right? I mean, my husband is my teammate, and if we are gonna win this game together, he has to be strong and he has to be okay with me being strong. I do not want a weak player on my team, nor does he.
Yes.
But sometimes
Yes.
we accept weak in one another because it feels easy, you know? And be cautious of the man or woman who wants just the easy person.
Yeah.
The person who's not gonna force them to grow, the person who's not gonna expect them to change, who's not gonna hold them accountable. Because if you wanna be on a winning team, just like you pick somebody, you wouldn't pick somebody off the bench who's just gonna show up weak.
Yes.
You
yes.
wanna pick somebody who
Yes,
is going
preach.
to carry you through, and those are the things that get you over the hard times.
But Michelle, you said something interesting. You said marry someone who's your equal. You know, we're at a stage now where many women earn men, and I think that's very difficult for some men. And I've gotten to the place where I don't want to be a nurse or a purse. So when you say marry somebody who's
I like that, Gail.
a nurse or a purse,
I like that.
so when you say, and I would like him to have his own teeth too. So when you say you're equal, what do you mean by that? You're equal.
You know, and equality is not just measured in terms of the wallet.
Yes.
I'm not just talking about, oh, you gotta be this person or that person. The equality in terms of the values that they carry.
Yes.
You know, it's like honesty, you know? I mean, look, honesty for me is the beginning, the middle, and the end. I just wouldn't want to be bothered with somebody that I couldn't trust on a day-to-day basis.
Yes.
Because so I'm trustworthy,
Yes.
so I expect my partner to be trustworthy.